Hey, what is up, everyone? I hope everyone had a wonderful hump day. I just wanted to hop on um, and talk a little about um, my open adoption experience. I just finished a podcast that Tyler Baltierra from Teen Mom and 16 and Pregnant did. Him and Cate gave up Carly for adoption, an open adoption. And I've followed their story, for many, many years, really since the beginning. Um, and, you know, honestly, from, what we know and hear from them, it just makes me feel unbelievably sad. Just sad. I mean, that is devastating. All of the words, all of the emotions, um, the fact that you know they signed up for an open adoption, but it has ended up, where there has been no contact. um it's just heartbreaking. It really, really is heartbreaking. I feel like I was just so freaking blessed, just so blessed. The adoptive parents of my little girl have been everything I hoped and expected, and then some. I mean, they have gone above and beyond, and they have, you know, stuck to their word. And your word is everything at the end of the day. Your word is all you have. We are it's been about 5 years now since I met them. And everything is still going strong, going amazing. You know, I get pictures and updates every week. We get together as often as we can. She knows, who I am. She knows who my um, other kids are. And, she verbalizes or vocalizes, if she wants to see us, because it's been a while, or, whatever. But she is able to, speak up, and, her wish is granted. I mean, and I really can't imagine it any other way. Um, Even with how good our open adoption has turned out to be, that doesn't mean that, there aren't any feelings or emotions involved, because, there absolutely are. And I just think that those feelings and emotions would probably be amplified if all of a sudden that door got closed, and I was just SOL. Like, I can't even imagine it. I really, really can't. And I mean, I truly thank whoever, whoever made it possible for me to find them. They were the only family I, called and connected with. I didn't sift through different families. It was one and done, and also such a blessing. And I just want to say that, one thing that they did for me it really felt like, a thank you from them. I'm helping them complete their family, and they're helping me, um, with something that was kind of out of my control, and just unexpected. I don't want to use any negative words, because she's such a ray of light, but they they gave her my name is her middle name. Her name is uh her middle name is Courtney, with no U. So anyhow, you know with open adoption, um this is the only time I've had to do this. I do have 3 other children. Um, so it was, it was not an easy decision. I was not 16 and pregnant. Um, but, I have a whole list of things, you know, that I, basically sat down and had to be honest with myself, and make the best decision for my baby girl. That is what my job is, right? And talk about humility. It is not easy. It is not easy at all, especially after, having 3 other children. It's not easy to admit that, I'm not in a place or space to raise another baby. And of course, I want to give all of my children the world. So that would have been a complete disservice to her if I had selfishly kept her, which I very easily could have done. There was no one in my ear. Truly, it was my decision, and my decision alone. And I continue to feel like I definitely did what was best for her. And I still get, all of the feelings or emotions, the grief. It's an ongoing process or thing, because it's not final like death is. So you just gotta, kind of take things as they come, is what I've learned. But I really think that the topic of open adoption needs to, it needs to spread, because it can be an amazing and beautiful thing. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.